long way to go. You take Elgin and Dillon Brooks off the floor, and I'm not sure when we'll get Dillon back. And look at our last year's team without those two on it. Dillon led us in assists and points. Elgin, down the stretch, was the best player by far that we had. You take those two guys off the floor, we're not what everybody thinks we are. So we got a long way to go.
Ready or not?
Ready or not, we're not. We don't. Defensively, we got a long ways to go. On the boards, we've got a long way to go. And then you take those two guys off offensively. Our two leading scorers last year, and so I don't. I know there's a lot of nice things being said about us, but we're not anywhere near that team. I know that.
What specifically about the defense needs improvement?
Just our defensive principles. We're not off them to the ball. Guys too concerned about scoring. Our emphasis on defense. They don't think it's very important, and we didn't have a very good stretch last year until Cal and Stanford beat us, and we realized we had to guard somebody. Our defensive statistics, the last 12 games, 11 of them which we won, were pretty good. Until the Oklahoma game where we didn't rebound and they got second chance points on us. We guarded a lot better. And so defensively right now, we're not very good. We're not very good on the boards. We got some guys who are very good. Chris is going, Cavell's going. But the rest of the guys, need to pick that up.
Do with wanting to play more man this year?
Well, we need to. I don't know if our zone, especially right now, our zone up front's not as big. Last year we were able to put a little bigger guys with Tyler, and then our wings were a little bigger. But right now, Dylan Ennis, playing down low, or Casey playing down low, doesn't give us a very big zone. So I don't know. We've got a lot of concerns. Moving toward playing in the week here, and then having to go to Baylor and playing Valpo at home. I think Valpo won 30 games last year, and I said that before the season. If I remember right, I think I said they're going to win 30 games. I hope we're not one of them, and they're going to win 30 games again. I hope we're not one of them again, and Baylor's going to be good. So, I'm really worried about where we're at in conjunction with those two games in less than 10 days.
What did SI cover?
Well, I think Chris has taken better pictures before. I think it's a very good look for him. I probably have a hard time telling him that, but no, I'm happy for him. I'm happy for all our guys. Dillon Brooks being an All-American preseason. I haven't told him yet that only one of the preseason All-Americans finished the year as an All-American. So, it's nice. It's nice for Chris, but all it is a preseason prediction. They've been wrong, as I've said about us the last 5 or 6 years. I hope they do have it right for a change, but how we approach it, how we take care of business the next 10 days is really important for this team.
So, how do you keep this team from believing their own hype?
I don't know. We've talked to them about it. They believe what they want to believe. They have a lot of people in their ears. I'm just honest with them. I'm not a pessimist. I'm not necessarily an optimist. I'm a realist. I tell them exactly where we're at, and you watch the film and you know what we have to work on. It's not rocket science. If it was, I wouldn't be able to be associated with it. I know that, and it's a simple game. And right now, we're not taking care of a lot of the details.
Last year at this time, you said that Dylan Ennis was maybe your best player on the court, off the court. Where is he at in terms of?
He's trying to do too much. He's got a lot of work to do. He's turning the ball over a little too much right now. Just trying to make too many plays. You can't catch up for a whole season in 1 week, and he's trying to do too much. He's a little rusty right now. His shooting percentages aren't what they should be, but I think he can get all that corrected. He just needs to go back and play to his strengths. I can encourage all our players to do that. They all want to expand their games, and I understand that, but you play to your strengths and work on your weaknesses, and we've got to go back and really play to our guys' strengths.